so this is the breakfast of champions. This is what I'm gonna be eating for brekkie. Also got dessert, which would entail these big ass freaking, I don't even know what this is. I'll try it though real quick. That might be the best thing I've ever tasted. It's like a churro with like bread, like banana bread. It's phenomenal, exquisite. And then I got that's how you know I'm bulking. I'm literally eating whatever I want. This is my breakfast right here in a Starbucks drink. I forgot this. It's like an egg with a burger. And bacon. That's a W DoorDash order. All right, so we got a new sponsor. We're working with Jackson now. So if you guys want to get some jewelry, some affordable jewelry, code Alex. Actually, I think it's code Alex15. I think I'll have to double check. I'll have it in the description. So they sent me some stuff. I picked out some. This is a bracelet. It's like a wired bracelet. I honestly can't remember what I picked out. I'm just gonna go through it. Had to get across. You already see, like, I have a bunch of necklaces on right now. Probably 4 or 5. Oh, I got this. My birthstone is emerald because I'm in May. I don't know why I got the pearls. I just thought they looked cool. I don't know if that's like feminine or not. Pearls. I like bracelets. I wanted to get more bracelets because I already kind of have too many necklaces. So I figured I would do that. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a ring. Another ring. Cool, might get stuck on my fat fingers. So if you guys want to go check it out, I'll have the link down below in the description if you want to get rings, bracelets, necklaces, whatever it may be. Go check them out. So yesterday I was out here one morning and I went on a rant on my Snapchat about like men's mental health, and I was looking up some like studies on it, but apparently men are 4 times as more likely than women to take their life, to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, off themselves, whatever. I was going on a rant how like this whole gym, like, I guess, thing that's pushed with like being alpha, sigma, like not having emotion and like, or hiding your emotion and just letting it all out at the gym, which could be healthy for some people. But I feel like you guys have seen my life story videos, and I'm always extremely vulnerable with like my past and like my past with mental health, depression, and like suicidal thoughts and whatnot, and how I've been able to like come out of that. So I feel like having the platform that I have, it's key for me to like bring that up and to talk a lot about it, because I feel like it's so overlooked. And yesterday I was talking to a friend about it, and I was getting like really passionate about like finding a way to like help those who are going through that, because I guarantee you people watching this video now, like, you might not be okay, and I want people to understand like it's okay to not be okay as like a man or a boy, whatever. It's okay to not be okay, and it's not okay to try and hide that and mask it with things like being alpha, sigma, not having emotion, whatever. Like, I hate that that's like an agenda that's pushed so much as being like cool, but I think that's also a big reason why there are so many deaths, and there's so many overlooked cases of men and boys or whatever with mental health, mental illness. Like, bro, I've been hearing stories, kids as young as 12, bro, these kids are in middle school, having suicidal thoughts and like taking their own life, and it's such an overlooked issue that people don't talk enough about. People talk about everything but that, and I know so many people struggle with it behind the scenes. They just don't talk about it. They don't feel like they can have people to talk about it. So just like my piece of advice on it is like, I don't know, if you're going through something like that, what helped me with mine is finding something to progress in life. I was saying this on my Snapchat, is that humans are addicted to progression. That's why video games are so addicting. That's why when you get a new hobby at first, it's so addicting, because you can see yourself day to day, week to week, month to month. The big reason why the gym gets addicting is because you see the progress of it, and that progress gives you purpose. And when you have purpose, your life is more fulfilling. And now when you lose progress or you lose purpose, then that's when you can start to get, you know, these thoughts and having depression, anxiety, and stuff that come into play. I always recommend people to find something to get into, whether it is the gym, and to find something that's attainable, like have attainable goals, like, oh, set a goal for you to hit like 225 on bench, and then actively pursue that week by week. And as you see yourself getting stronger and getting closer to that goal, it'll give you a sense of fulfillment, give you dopamine releases and stuff in your body, which will make you in turn a little bit happier. I also want to sway everybody away from taking like meds. If you are, you know, experiencing anxiety, depression, whatever, and with the society so up, I apologize for cursing, but that the immediate thing they try and push you on is, oh, you can take meds and it'll get you better. They'll put you on, what is it called, SSRI or whatever, antidepressants or benzos and stuff, which I had a friend who used to be extremely addicted to Xanax and stuff, and that shit was terrible. Freaking changed him completely. He's not the same person he used to be. But I hate how this society just be like, oh, we'll just put you on a medication right away for kids who still, their brains aren't even fully developed yet. Your brain's not even, my brain isn't even fully developed, my frontal lobe, because it doesn't happen until you're 25, and they're putting these kids, that changes their chemical reactions in their brain, putting them on antidepressants and benzos and shit to temporarily heal something that is so internal and is deep. And instead of like, I gotta hear my mouth. Instead of going for the root cause, they're just trying to put a band-aid over something. Whereas they need to go deeper. They need to figure out maybe this kid or this person. Like for me, I had like childhood trauma and stuff that gave me a lot of the issues that I have today that I've had to deal with. You find that internal, that deep issue that is causing these things, and then you treat it from there, from the inside out. You do things like, for me, my faith helped a ton. Being vulnerable helps a ton. Me talking to just anybody about it helps me out a ton. So trying different methods like that, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help out a lot of people a ton. Training your subconscious mind to think positive thoughts rather than negative. Practicing gratitude, having gratitude journals and stuff like that can help that. You don't need to take meds for it, bro. I hate this society. They're just like, oh, we'll just give you this, and now you'll have to be relying on this for the rest of your life, and then you don't have to deal with your anxiety and depression. It's so stupid, bro. So that's my little rant on that. And too, bro, the society's literally the way like today's ages is meant to like basically give you mental illness, like with social media, with like short form content, feeding your brain shit that it shouldn't have to see every day. Like you go through TikTok or social media itself, even like you see everybody's peaks, and it makes you compare your life to their life, even to my life. You might be like, oh, I don't have what he has, and it'll make you feel down on yourself. And there's a lot of pressure even today for men. Today's day and age, and I don't care, bro. It's pretty easy for women now than it used to be, bro. There's girls who can just start an OnlyFans, can be extremely like I hate to say, I hope I don't get canceled for this. Extremely mid, like not extremely attractive, but it's our fault as men because we're giving them the money, but they can do OnlyFans and they can make more money than a surgeon or doctors, or making more money than surgeons and doctors, literally having a lot of them having like no talent really, or nothing to really provide or give to the world other than just showing their naked body, and then horny ass dudes, which is a problem in itself. It stems from men. It stems from men being the problem too at the end of the day, because we're the one feeding that addiction and giving them the money to have that platform and power to do that over us, which is terrible. You freaking horny ass guys need to chill out, bro, and just like freaking get a girlfriend or something if you're that down bad. But yeah, bro, I mean, there's a lot of pressure on men to like find a way to compete in today's society and find a way to bring value to something, or to find a job, and then have the pressure to provide for a family or for a girlfriend, whatever it may be. So that itself, and then along that, to have no emotion while doing that, or to not show your weaknesses, or not show when you're sad or upset, is a lot of pressure, and it can cause a lot of depression and anxiety because we're not able to vent about it. And I feel that why I'm being vulnerable about this even in this video today is because I think being open, bringing attention to it, showing it as it is, and not trying to hide it anymore is the start of a healing process. That's why I was vulnerable in my life story videos. I'm cool with crying on camera and telling you guys about my past, because that will trigger the healing journey of another person, because they see me being vulnerable and it makes them feel like, hey, I can be vulnerable too. And I think that's where you start. When you start talking about it and not letting it like hold you down and like just eat at your subconscious mind, when you open it up, you don't let it have a hold of you anymore. And I think that's where you start to experience healing with it. So whether you're being open with a random friend, or you go to a church, you find a church group to be a part of, you find a pastor you can open up and vent to. Some therapists are okay. I don't like a therapist to try to put you on meds, but just having someone to talk to, bro. Like this Discord that we're doing. I'm trying to be more active in the Discord. I want to have like a mental health section where we can have this, like people can just talk, bro, and meet friends, because a lot of us dudes, bro, we need to stick together, because a lot of us don't have nobody, so we can find like-minded people come together, bro. I think it can save a lot of people. So that's my little rant. I just wanted to go on that, bro. If you're going through it, bro, just realize first off, you're not alone. There's a way to get out of it, and find something that you can progress on, bro. Just find something that can give your life meaning. Because when you get in that mood of being like depressed or like super stressed, you get like a tunnel vision on like, oh, I don't care about anything else, my life sucks. Like, bro, realize somebody always has it worse than you. Try and find gratitude in every single moment, and just don't feel the need to have to hide it and just be alpha, sigma, whatever all the time. Like, it's okay to not be okay. Like, so don't put that pressure on yourself that you have to like, oh, I'm not going to show emotion, because it's just going to eat at you for the rest of your life. So yeah, I just felt the need to do that. I wanted to address mental health, bro. Men's mental health. I've been watching like those core edits on TikTok, and I just like felt like I had to do something. And again, at the end of the day, bro, Jesus has healed my life. He can heal yours. If you haven't tried God yet and you're going through that stuff, bro, try God. Give him a chance one time. Just go in a room, pray, ask God, forgive me for my sins, whatever. I want to know who you are. I don't know who you are, but I want to know who you are. If you are real, please show me somehow. And I guarantee you, God will come show himself to you. And then that's going to give you the most amount of fulfillment in life. So try that. If you haven't tried God, try him. because he's just waiting for you. So recording a voiceover for this workout just so I can kind of take you guys through it, as it was a really good lift. I started off with a flat bench press. I was having like a little bit of waves of anxiety during this. I don't know why. Like I've been noticing like the beginning of my lifts, I'll have like that, like I'll be overly aware of my breath, and then once I hit a wall, I break through it, and then I'm good for the rest of the lift. So yes, I was at first, but then I like ended up breaking through it, and I had like a good ass lift. So I started off with flat bench anyways, and then I went to a incline plate loaded machine press. I put 3 plates on there like right away, and I think I was doing 8-ish reps to failure. I think that's what I did for about 4 sets. I think the last set I did a drop set, I dropped it to 2 plates. So we did that for the hammer incline, just to kind of hit the upper chest. I love incline plate loaded presses. When I train my chest, it's always like a free plate movement. So like a free weight movement, like a dumbbell or barbell press, and then the next one after is always I like to do like a plate loaded press, because I was hitting shoulders to this day. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do 2 chest exercises, go heavy, and then I'm gonna focus more on delts. So we started off with a shoulder press. Now you see the bench is not completely upright and vertical. You want to have it back like another 10 degrees or so. It's just a better range of motion it's better for your shoulders. Just you can get more front delt activation that way. And another big tip is to bring your elbows in. Like a lot of people, when they do shoulder press, because they want to push the most amount of weight. That's where you have to kind of lose your ego. When you have your shoulders all the way out to the side, your elbows, and you're pressing like that, you might be a little stronger, but first, it's not really that good for your shoulder. And then second, you're not going to be getting nearly as much front delt activation versus when you keep your elbows more in front of you. The more in front of you you have them, it's better because you can move more in like your scapular plane. And then 2, you have way more front delt activation, which usually when you're doing a shoulder press, you want to have more front delt activation. That's what you're trying to kind of grow in that. And then you can hit more of the side and rear delt and other more isolation movements. So did that, I think it was 3 or 4 sets. I already was feeling pretty weak. I felt pretty fatigued, but I did what I could. And I'll kind of superset them with like lateral raises. If I like had some extra energy at the end of the set, I'll do some laterals, just pump them out here and there. Then I did a triple drop set, and this was Shizzy. He showed me these, where basically I was doing seated lateral raises close to failure, and then I would do bent over rear delt flies in the same set. Basically, you'll see I'll like lean over the bench. I'll do the seated flies, and then I'll wait a little bit, then I'll do the rear delt ones, and then I was doing front raises while being seated. Did that for like 2 or 3 sets, and then I just did some regular lateral raise seated sets. I like doing lateral raises seated. I just feel like I have a better stretch and contraction. I can focus more on the weight rather than like having to stay upright, and I can swing a little bit. So prefer just to do that, just like a personal preference. Then I finished off with some dumbbell front raises. So yeah, that's pretty much all we did for the chest and shoulder workout.